Recording. Cool. Took a while to start. So, this is channel video. Um, that's gonna be channeled. Wow, crazy. Uh, I have tarot cards, and I've also been doing a bunch of like getting my shit together. Like I like fully like clean. Really? You go this side then, if you're gonna be like that. I cleaned my room. I've started decorating because this is where I'm gonna be for the fall. Also, it just started raining as I started, by the way. I feel like there's a downpour happening right now. Like, I mean, obviously, but like in a spiritual sense or in like a manifestation sense. Like, whatever manifestations you've had, they're happening all at once. They're just like, it's all just like, it's a thunderstorm. So everything's getting destroyed, but everything's also like getting watered. Yeah, I think wherever my collective is, you might be going through some like I'm not even getting like major shifts. I'm getting like small things that are like going wrong as other things go right. So it's like a very like balanced, and it's almost like, the little things are going wrong so that nothing big gets in the way of what's going right. If that makes sense. I don't know. I haven't even pulled a card yet, so that's just what I'm getting. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Seven of Swords reverse. And the Two of Chalices. Yeah. So Seven of Swords in reverse and Two of Chalices, that's like genuine connection. There is like a genuine connection coming through. And with the Queen of Pentacles, clarify. Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. Yeah. But the Hermit's in reverse. No, Hermit's sideways. Okay. Okay. So what I'm getting from this is, first of all, the Queen of Pentacles here is she's like a very abundant energy, and she's with like all this stuff. It's in reverse, which makes me think that maybe right now it really feels like, yeah, I don't know, whoever you are, I feel like you're going through a tough time. Things really feel like they're breaking down and unstable right now. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, like there's fighting, but also there's movement. So again, it's like things are unstable, but not in a negative way. It's like the foundations are rocking the old buildings that are like run down and not really serving a purpose so that new buildings can get put up. I don't know, that's what I don't know why that's what I'm getting. It's also raining more. Like it's starting to rain more. The sun in reverse. The sun upright. Yeah. No, it's the same thing again. Like things feel unstable, but they're balanced in that. Like it's an unstable energy, but it's a balanced unstable energy. I don't know how that works, but that's how it's coming across. Tell me more about this connection. Three of Wands in reverse. Eight of Chalices in reverse. King of Wands. Okay. So this connection, which I think honestly is a new connection. So The Three of Wands in reverse, well, upright it's this person tending to a fire and the fire is really not burning and it feels like, they've been probably at this for hours, the stars are out, and they can't get the fire to properly light, no matter how much they tend to it. In reverse, it feels like this feels like you've built your fire finally, and with the Eight of Chalices, this is leaving in reverse, moving on in reverse, walking away from things in reverse. This is a connection that you get to stay in and be confident in with the King of Wands. Tell me more about this connection. The Magician, Ten of Swords reversed. This is like the opposite of endings. This is beginnings. This is something that will last a long time. And it's something that you've been manifesting, something you've been working towards. Honestly, I feel like this is really short, but that's your message. Things are unstable. Yeah, and there's jealousy. People are jealous of you, almost. And there's a lot of energy around you that's being thrown your way that is just, literal shade. But none of the people throwing it are powerful enough or have enough of, a good enough reason for that for it to actually affect you. You just kind of keep trucking on through it all. And just sort of keep, literally, so personally, the Fool in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Clarify. Nine of Chalices. Things are ending. But also, you are fulfilled. You don't need to go back to old connections, these old connections where people are jealous. You don't need it. You don't need that hard work, and you don't need that structure that isn't good for you. Structure is great. We love when things can be structural and safe, but if something's hurting you, it's not safe, even if it's like a pattern or a structure. If it's hurting you, it's not safe. So I think it really feels like right now what you're doing, however you're moving through life, you're doing everything you need to be. And what you're being told is just, there is shade being thrown at you, and that's why you might be drawn back to old connections and stuff, and just don't 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 give people, how do I put this? The best way to take care of yourself, to take care of others, is to make sure that the connections around you are as healthy as possible. If you're in connections that are hurting you on a regular basis or are causing, stress, pain on a regular basis, that impacts the way you interact with other people you care about. That interacts the way that you interact with that person, or that what it you. My point is, those relationships that cause you stress spill out into your other relationships and spill out into every aspect of your life. And people really like to go through the whole, like you can't let your emotional side or personal life affect your work life, or you can't let your personal life affect your school life, or your work life affect your personal life, and things like that. But it does. At the end of the day, it does. We can't be perfect all the time. And when we're stressed, like we can't take ourselves out of our emotions and out of our bodies to always cater to being this like higher version of ourselves, because we're human. We're people. We feel emotions. We have to be in our bodies. That's one of our greatest powers, is genuinely like having emotions and feelings and knowing when it's too much. Yeah. So I think there's going to be a lot of past connections cropping up for whoever I'm reading for, or the general collective. But and that makes sense. I also think Mercury retrograde right now, which is all about past energies coming back to the surface. So right now, and with the past energies coming back to the surface, that means we're at a pivotal point where we get to decide: are we going to repeat our patterns? Are we going to do the cycles that hurt us again? Or are we going to move forward to bigger and better things? So yeah, that's your reading. I don't know. Like, maybe, I don't know, subscribe maybe if you're a person who is seeing this and you're not. Because I don't know who would even see this, but yeah. Anyways, peace.